How to play gospel music on piano by ear? Have you ever wondered how those talented gospel pianists can play beautiful music without looking at any sheet music? Playing gospel music on the piano by ear is a skill that can be developed with practice and the right approach. First, you need to develop your ear. This means learning to recognize intervals and chord progressions just by listening. Start by identifying basic intervals like the tritone, perfect fourth, and perfect fifth. These intervals are the foundation of most music, and recognizing them will help you build your relative pitch. Next, focus on chord progressions. Gospel music often uses specific chord progressions that give it that distinctive sound. For example, the classic 2-5-1 chord progression is commonly used, especially at the end of gospel songs. In the key of C major, this progression moves from D minor 7th to G dominant 7th and finally to C major. To play these progressions by ear, you need to get used to thinking in terms of chord symbols and patterns rather than sheet music. Listen to gospel songs repeatedly to feel the groove and rhythm. Gospel music is very groove-oriented, so it's important to listen to how the rhythms sound rather than just how they look on paper. When learning a new song, start with the basic chord progression. For instance, a simple progression like C, AM, F, G can be the foundation. Then, add seventh chords to these basic triads to give it a more authentic gospel sound. For example, you can play C major 7, A minor 7, F major 7, and G dominant 7. Passing chords are another key element. These chords contain accidentals not found in the primary key signature and can be tricky to identify. If you suspect a chord has accidentals, try to identify the chord that comes next, as the preceding chord is often a passing chord. Finally, practice voicing your chords to achieve a fuller sound. This involves spreading out the notes of the chord so they span over an octave, creating a more desirable piano sound. For example, when playing a chord in root position, the root is often omitted from the right hand to avoid clutter. By combining these steps, developing your ear, recognizing chord progressions, adding seventh chords, identifying passing chords, and voicing your chords, you'll be well on your way to playing gospel music on the piano by ear. Remember, practice is key, so keep listening and playing until it feels natural.